like to share with you the insights that of being an entrepreneur. Running a business to be your own boss is full of challenges and rewards. It is actually a birthing dream and passion, especially, when I started, I got married at 19 and I was still in college. And then I had to pursue my MBA, having a husband and children, and starting your own business. So that's a difficult task. It took courage, determination, and foresight to start my own business. The DNA of an entrepreneur is measured by their capability to take risk and act decisively with convictions to the dream and passion. In 1971, I joined my family's commodity trading, selling copra because I'm from Bicol. I realized that being a young woman was an advantage, for I was not looked upon as a threat. Because, in the commodity trading, it's all handled by men, and mostly old men. So I have to drink with them, and those days it's scotch and brandy, not wine. So I was used to drinking those two hard liquor. But being the only woman there, I was actually considered an innocent, harmless protege of these successful men traders. They taught me the ABCs of commodity trading. At the age of 20, I was privileged to learn the trade secrets of these experienced, successful businessmen. Learning was an important element to my earlier success. By the age of 22, I was accepted as the youngest and only woman trader, and also as one of the best among men. I worked very hard to achieve a high rating average in commodity trading. And so our company soared to the top 300 corporations in the country at that time. The bonus was my father now trusted me as a woman to achieve and run our coconut business. Because in the Chinese culture, the women are considered second-class citizen, and so it's always my brothers that are given priorities and special attention. In 1974, as it is our Filipino-Chinese custom, I handed over the coconut business to my younger brother after his graduation from college. And so I had to start my own business and leave the business to my brother. So between 1974 and 1979, I took everything as a learning opportunities, finding out all aspects of the business and sharpening the skills I needed to succeed. Selling blouses, wares, and anything I can sell as a micro-entrepreneur. I remember I started with 5,000 pesos because everything that I earned, I tried to give it back to my parents because I felt like it's my duty as a daughter to give it back to them. And so I started actually from 5,000. And so I have to ride buses to sample to the department store for the blouses. And I have to sometimes drive the delivery van at the age of 20-something because I have to deliver the goods. I focused on sharpening my marketing creativity and selling skills because marketing for me is an art and process. In 1979, despite the economic recession, we opened the Goodyear Tire dealership in Quezon City because we had the Goodyear dealer tires in Bicol, and I asked Goodyear to give me a chance in Quezon City as my own business. As usual, it's another man business. So I was the only woman in the tire business in the 80s. And the man would say, like, what can a woman do when we men are having a hard time already, since it's a recession time in 1978. So I applied all the skills and knowledge I learned from commodity trading by selling short and long through the bull and bear market of commodity trading. With much persistence, hard work, and constantly testing different ways to run the tire business, the success began to show. Within 2 years, our company became the biggest distributor of Goodyear tires in the Philippines. Now, you would assume that our growth and success would make our supplier happy. Not always. Goodyear subsequently controlled our supply. Why? Because they're afraid that we might control the production, because we're really growing up so fast, and we're already getting 10% of the production in 2 years' time. So I realized that we have already picked our, business in the tire industry. But there is a saying that when a door closes, a new door opens. So my husband asked me, what business do you want to go in? And I said, well, I think I really want something that has to do with children, because I love children so much. So in 1982, I explored and ventured into another business opportunities. This time, I searched for a business that many people dared not invest. My love for children pushed me to venture into the toy business. But during that period, Mattel was the only toy producing company in the country. And I convinced Mattel to give me the right to distribute Barbie dolls. It was a hard job because I'm a small company compared to big companies like Rustan, National Bookstore, Shoe Mart, and they all want to have the Barbie business. But I proved myself with the passion and the foresight and the presentation. I was able to convince Mattel to give me the business. The first day that our salespeople went to the market, not even one store would like to buy Barbie. They said, just come back on Christmas, because toys are only for Christmas, and we don't sell toys during regular months, especially school opening. So I never give up. We are the first company then who advertised toys on TV, and the sales soared. And I was able to convince the department store and prove to them that toys are not only for Christmas, which is actually very important because for them, because it benefited them also, because they're able to sell even though it's not Christmas, and the children are really running for the stocks. But my secret actually in convincing Mattel and our customers is that you always have to agree just to open the door. When you're talking with some people and you're negotiating, don't say no at once. You have to always say, okay, we'll consider and everything, so that the door is open. And once the door is open, you are free to open their mind. Just to share an example, when Mattel, the manufacturer of Barbie dolls in the Philippines, left the country in the late 80s due to labor problems, I proposed to take over the plant of manufacturing Barbie dolls in the Philippines to be run by our company. I was told by the middle management, meaning the managing director for Asia, that there's no way Mattel or the upper management will approve it because they already closed down. And so how can I possibly allow another company to open again? That's what they keep on telling me. I was turned down many times, by this middle management. So what I did, I went to the top. I went to the United States and talked to the senior management. And I was able to convince the top management to approve it. So we manufactured Barbie dolls, and we're the only company who was able to really, outside from Mattel, to manufacture Barbie dolls. However, the Philippines actually, right now, is the top licensing business of Barbie in Southeast Asia, combining Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia. We now hold Barbie and represent other brands of toys in licensing and distribution. In fact, Lima Licensing Research came out, the #1 brand in the Philippines is Jollibee and #2 is Barbie. So sometimes they call me Barbie girl. Maybe that's why I'm inspired to wear nice clothes. And again, with the persistence, hard work, and trying new business strategies and methods, we achieved our goal to penetrate the market. This growth I attribute to my team of dedicated employees who are willing to work hard and willing to try new things. I am very privileged to have dedicated and committed employees. In fact, some of them have been with us for 34 years. Entrepreneurship, in my own definition, is a decision-making venture. Good entrepreneurs decide with confidence, take risk readily, and commit to any decision made. These qualities and the guts to do it are an essence of an entrepreneur. There is another element I highly value, which is higher education. I believe that the days of our forefathers were based on gut feel, but luck alone is already the thing of the past. I believe that to be successful, one has to be equipped with knowledge and information needed for decision making. Instinct, sixth sense, intuition, and luck are only a contributory factor in becoming a successful entrepreneur. Global trends, information technologies seem to change at every wink of an eye. New technology and rapid developments could not be addressed without further learning. Research from a leading center for strategic and international studies indicates that the complexity of business challenges is dramatically increasing every single day. It is widely acknowledged that these problems will not be able to be solved by linear thinking alone. There are some thought leaders at some of the world's distinguished universities who propose that women executives may take the leading positions in the 21st century. This is because women are particularly adept at complex decision making. Does the man agree with that? Their capacity to digest and synthesize information, to engage abstract thought and intuition seem to be in women's DNA. I am very grateful for being a woman, for I was able to run a business, studied higher education, run a family, and work in the government as the chairman and commissioner for 10 years in the Philippine Commission on Women. The study also shows that there are many senior male executives who are now taking courses to develop their right brain capacity, building their female DNA. I believe in further learning. I never stop learning, reading, and upgrading my knowledge. In fact, I'm already a grandmother of 9 children, and I learn with them, actually even singing and everything. So the inroads of globalization and rapid technological advancement are two realities that we need to confront with preparation. So I'm okay. Thank you. So it's my time.